Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, think I'm gonna cry. Hey guitar enthusiasts, I have a lovely 3-chord song here for you by the Iverly Brothers called Bye Bye Love. We're gonna go through it step by step. Let's get into it. So this song has a couple guitar parts. The first part I'm going to show you is just a basic acoustic strumming pattern that you can do, and then later in the video I'm going to show you how to do that cool sounding intro, as well as some other strumming options for a second guitar. So the 3 simple chords we're going to be using for this song are going to be A major, D major, and E major. Okay, I play my A major with fingers 1, 2, and 3. But if you use a different finger combination, that's totally fine, whatever works best for you. So I'm going to give you 2 acoustic guitar strumming options for this song. And the first one we're going to start off with is a non-syncopated pattern. Okay, so a non-syncopated pattern means there's going to be a down strum on every count, every downbeat, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this strumming pattern, if we take our D chord, is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, it's just down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's the first strumming pattern you can use, and we're going to spice it up by accenting 2 and 4. Okay, it'll make it sound a little bit more like the record. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love. So you can hear how I'm accenting that 2 and 4. It makes it sound a little bit more like a drum. Okay, we're accenting 2 and 4 like you would on a snare drum. So that is option 1 for strumming pattern, depending on how good you are at accenting notes. If you're not good at accenting notes, we can simply use a down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern, which is what you heard me use on the intro. So that would sound like this. It's going to be down, down, up, down, up. Now this is a syncopated pattern because we're missing a down strum on the 3. So it's down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 4, and. So we got bye, bye, love, bye, bye, happiness, hello, loneliness, think I'm gonna cry. Now what I like to do, and this is going to show you on the playthrough here, is I like to use that syncopated pattern on the chorus because I feel like things open up more. So I will use that pattern on the chorus, and then for the verses, I use the other strumming pattern. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to play through the first chorus, and then I'm going to play through a verse so that you guys can hear the combination of those 2 strumming patterns. And if I'm going too fast, you can always slow down the settings cog over there. And then once we're done, I'm going to show you how to play that cool intro to the song. 1, 2, ready, and bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. I sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Ready and bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, think I'm gonna cry. So before I jump into this intro, you probably heard at the end of the chorus, I did this little strum and cut. So instead of doing a full strumming pattern on that final A, I just strummed down on the 1 and then I cut the guitar by muting the guitar string. So that's what I was doing there. I figured you guys would probably ask me what I did there. So this intro section, I would actually recommend using power chords versus the open chords because we're going to do some muting. So this is a little bit more kind of very late beginner, early intermediate type strumming stuff, but it's super cool. And this is a very common thing you'll hear in music. So once you hear it and you know what they're doing, you're able to do it over and over again. So what are we doing? We're going to be using an A power chord. Okay, we're going to be using a C power chord and a D power chord. So that would be A5, C5, D5, okay? 5 is, whenever you see a 5 after a chord, that represents that it's a power chord. So what are we doing? We're starting off by doing 1 down strum on the A, and then the timing is 3 is going to be C, and 4 is going to be D. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the initial timing. That's just the first half. Okay, there's a second half to this too. Now, if you can fit it in, I have this thing called the chica. Okay, and it's when you mute the strings, you leave your fingers on the fretboard. Okay, but you're muting the strings. And you strum down up, and it's called, I call it chica, and if you do it twice, it's chica, chica, so it's called chica. So what we're gonna do, if you can throw this in, it'll make it sound more and more like the record, we're gonna do an A5 power chord, 1 down strum, so that's 1, and then we're gonna do 2 and, is a chica, 2 and then 3, 4, so it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. So one more time real slow, it's going to be 1, chica, 3, 4, 1, chica, 3, 4. So it's down, down, up, down, down. And you notice when I'm doing that chica, my fretting hand is already moving up to that C chord. Just so you guys notice that. So I'm using that chica to cover some ground here on my fretboard. So the next measure of this intro, we're going to hang out on the A chord, okay, and we're going to be using that chica. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an 8th note strumming pattern, all on A, and it's all going to be this chica chica, except we're going to accent 2 and 4. So on 2 and 4, we're going to quickly squeeze the strings to make them sound out. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And all I'm doing, you can see on my fretting hand, just quickly squeezing my fingers and releasing them. Okay, that's all I'm doing, squeezing and releasing. So that's the second measure. Okay, so first measure is 1, chica, 3, 4, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, that's the second measure. So one more measure we got to get through. And this is going to be a down, a muted A, and then it's going to be and 2 and. Okay, so that's the A. First down strum is muted, then we have up, down, up, and then we have 3 on the C, then 4 and on D. All right, so that last final measure is going to be 1 and 2 and. Come to C for 3. And then 4 and is going to be the D. Okay, so if I put this whole thing together very slowly, and then I'll play it a little more up to speed, starting with measure 1. All right, now a little bit more up to speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Let's try it one more time without me dropping the pick on the floor. How about that? Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Once you get to that 4 and, that's the D chord. You're already on a D. So once you finish that intro, if you wanted to stay on the power chords, you could and play that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in rhythm. So you would have. So you could use that as an option. I really bothers, I hear these bright tones coming in. I kind of hear, you know. That requires the use of bar chords on that A chord because we're trying to get those brighter tones coming in. So all I was doing there was going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, all right? That's probably what the second guitar player is doing. He's probably playing an electric, and that's where those bright tones are coming in if you guys were interested. But we're not covering the bar chord portion in this song. So that's one extra spice you could throw in there. Great if you have a second guitar player, but I'm not covering that bar chord section in depth because that's a little bit more intricate if you don't know bar chords. If you're looking for another great song using only the chords A, D, and E, then I highly recommend you check out my Leaving on a Jet Plane lesson right over there.